Audio should be good. Hello! So tonight, we're gonna get Magneto completed. And his little constructs. So, long time no see. How's it going? I'm gonna start with Flash Gets Yellow. Once I find my mixing thing. Okay. Purr. Hello, Angel of Death. How's it going? Oh, yeah. Remember how I said, I should probably not be using this yellow very much more? Yeah, I'm still using it. If it's still a viable paint, I'm using it. Oh, that's come up pretty quick, huh? Have fun there, I'm doing alright. I don't know if you got my text earlier, yesterday, or whatever. I don't know. About, Aether Drift. I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling it. At the same time, the last couple of times I've played Magic, I've been feeling a little less than enthused. So, it could just be that. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do multiple coats of this yellow. That's what I remember. I'm actually going to... what do I got? What do I got? I know. I'm gonna use a larger brush. Yeah, the yellow doesn't want to cover, so we're gonna take some cork brown. Yeah. The whole, like, start your engines thing, and then you have to deal damage 3 more turns before it has the effect, and it's like, it doesn't even do anything. I don't know. It felt weird. I was playing like 6 or 8 turns and only getting to like level 2. I'm sure there are ways to build a deck around it, but oof. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't expect much from Jump In to begin with. You know, it's usually a slower format. But I went up against multiple other decks and it was just like really, really slow. And then I went up against a mirror match and it was even slower. I think we ended up going like 18 turns. Ugh. In a red-white deck. So, I don't know. But I've also been playing some standard and modern, and I'm having issues with that too. I think maybe Magic's just not for me right at the moment. Maybe I should take a little bit of break from it. So, I don't know. And I am looking forward to seeing that mustache. Don't forget to do an unboxing. I don't know if it's burnout or just the type of decks that I've been consistently going up against. I have found it extremely lacking in the fun department when I play a creature and they kill it. I play another creature and they kill it. I play 3 creatures and they board wipe. I play another creature and they kill that. Doesn't matter if I'm going up against white or black or blue or green or any dual color. It's just like they just do not want creatures on the battlefield. So, magenta and mellow yellow. Fun, fun, fun. But yeah, I think just the fact that whenever I try to play Magic, I'm not getting to play Magic. Could be part of it. Look at how yellow I just painted this. Hey, Julian. How's it going? Oh, Windswept's nice. Yeah. Okay. While that is drying, I think I like the purple, so I need to start working on the red. And that means I'm going to start by cleaning up the black on here. And by black, I mean dark gray. There we go. Hmm. Yeah. No, there are different parts of different games that just, sometimes it's just not what you're feeling for a while. Um, I'm looking forward to a couple of solo play and co-op games soon. Um, Something that's not quite as me versus you type thing. Just a little less punishing in it, you know? We'll see. Ooh. If you're curious, tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will give away the secret to the more co-op nature. Yeah. It's already edited and uploaded. It's just a matter of hitting that time for schedule release. So, I look forward to it. It wasn't as enjoyable as some of the other videos I've done, but I enjoy the fact that it's going to open up a few more possibilities in the near, the next month or 2 or 3. So, let's see. Good. I'm not actually in focus right now, or am I? That's a little bit better. Yeah. What I plan on working on in the near future should eventually have some gameplay. That I can film. And I also picked up a board game last night, this morning, whatever you want to consider 3 a.m. That is more of that option. So I'm thinking I need to get more games that I can play on my own and film. And most of those games also have co-op versions, so possibly have friends over and play. But I'm looking forward to it. Because occasionally 1v1ing everything is not as much fun. Yeah, that sounds about right. Those late night purchases, you know? There we go. I plan on going a little bit brighter with his gloves. Maybe a little bit of shadowing. But now it's not just black. But that board game and its 2 expansions have a total of 28 minis. That I plan on painting up. There's not any construction to the minis because it's a board game. But I'm looking forward to it. Trying to put some shadows in some of these recesses. We'll see how that works. But yeah, it's supposed to be a 1+ player game. There's a total of 9 characters that you can play. And you take a certain number as your crew. And I'm looking forward to painting them up. I will have to do some research on color schemes beforehand, because each of the crew is a specific scheme that I need to do. They do not all look the same. Oh yeah, there will be a video as soon as I get it. Or at least a couple of hints. It's going to jump a lot of the queue. It's not gonna get in the same position as, like, say, the Drukari army. It's way more prioritized than that. So like, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna start working on it, and there's probably gonna be streams about it and whatever it takes before I get it done, because this is one of those really exciting things for me. I've been wanting the game for several years, and I finally purchased it, so. And it wasn't even super expensive, I just didn't get around to buying it. But it was on sale, so. No, it was actually about half the price that I've been seeing it online for, so it is a decent discount. But um perhaps you'll want to play it too. But the initial box and 2 expansions is all that ever existed. And yes, more stuff. Maybe you want to play it. But it's a box and 2 expansions, and that's it. They never made any more for it. But there are multiple ways to play it, and using the same tactic in one game could be a different result in the next. So I look forward to it. It should be fun. I thinned down the dark gray quite a bit to get these shadows, so I have to do 2 or 3 layers. But there's a little bit more definition with that, I think. It's not too noticeable yet, but I'm doing dark gray on a really dark red, so. I could see that. I could see the gargoyle being it. Mm. Alright. Well, I let that... Let's see. What do I want to do next? Yeah, let's do a highlight level. Sorry I'm getting so many little notifications and stuff. Let's see. Let's get some of this Flesh Tears red on the palette. That's not gonna work. I forgot this is a contrast. It doesn't poop as easily. Alright. Yeah, it's okay. I should probably stop going around my tea and have some and put it off to the side. There we go. Slightly more out of the way. I can reach my rag easier now. Okay. Okay. And I know I'm highlighting red with diluting it. It's not going to turn as red. There we go. That makes it pop a little bit more, right? Reads a lot brighter. And that's just one highlight. I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to highlighting like this. You'd think by now I would have more experience with it, but I don't. It's all a learning experience, right? I'm not really sure about the one area that technically needs a highlight, and I'm not sure if I want to. I suppose I should do at least one highlight down there, but not more than one. Yes. Yes, Silvos, it's, almost 6,000 minis. And pieces of terrain. So I have about 2,800 Warhammer 40,000 minis. I have Reaper Bones and Star Wars Legion and Horus Heresy and Age of Sigmar and some Malifaux and several other things. Yep. But this is all finished items. This is all stuff to be worked on. And this side actually has about 25% of my collection. You paint, collect, play. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the Tyranids is about 10% of my overall collection. Just about. Not quite there, but just about. Oh, yeah, actually, speaking of that, one of the other projects that I'm currently working on is 65 termagants. Which, just as a heads up, these 65 right here don't include these trays or this tray. Or any of the ones that I've already painted. Okay. So yes, Endless Swarm, indeed. I mean, 13 years of collecting can do that. If you're looking for more termagants, definitely go to a Target and get a Space Marine the board game. 20 more termagants for $40. And that's if they're not on sale. They do only have flesh borers, though. But they're compatible with the other kits, so... You know, if you want the other weapon options, one of those kits gets you 3 units. Don't know if I really like where I'm highlighting. I like how it looks in the camera. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of highlighting. So I mean, I'm getting used to it, but this is almost pink. You know, pink and violet and lavender and personally, definitely the right day to do this. Oof, that's not good. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you can do the exact opposite and have a nice blend of colors where they're all sedate, but there's some nice variety to it. Maybe do some, like, fall colors, maybe? I don't know. Is that too bright? I don't think so. I think I actually need to do one or two more highlight dots. I'm gonna actually do a almost ivory color. Just on these 4 spots. Because the cloak goes almost pure white, I'm gonna do just the spots. Here. Here. It might look weird. I don't know. Everyone always says to take the highlights up a shade or two brighter than you expect. So, I'm trying. Okay. Hmm. I suppose as long as I'm happy with it, right? Alright, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to use some yellow. Because this is still probably going to need 2 coats, but at least it's over cork now instead of black. I was just thinking, I should do more than just a yellow casing. I don't know where I'm going with this yet. I'm actually going to add some contrast with dark gray over the hoods. Yeah. One of these days, I kind of want to just take a bunch of colors and slap it on the model and not try to be clean. Um, like, just go with really over-exaggerated brush strokes and maybe don't thin it as much as I should, and I think that might be fun. I'd have to find the right model where I don't mind the fact that I'm doing it. I don't know. I do have some Chaos Space Marines. They don't ever get paint on them. I could see doing that, maybe. Like, from here, that's just yellow blob. But if you look, I definitely didn't do a very good job getting a coating on there. I'm gonna have to do 2 or 3 more just to make it more consistent. But... Alright. How do I want to do his face? Part of me, for his face, just wants to do a Crusader skin speed paint. Or Gilliman flesh, or something like that. And just call it. I still have to do the detail work around the helmet. But... I don't know. I just put another layer of pale sand down, so I can't really do it right this moment anyway. I'm picking out the random paint. I don't know if this is good for the brush or not, but I do it occasionally. Layers of sand are needed? What? On his face? No, I like the fact that they have these city street basing. Like all of the Marvel Crisis Protocol has that. I don't want to ruin that. Yeah. Okay, let's see what Crusader skin does. I could have gotten the Gilliman flesh, but that's over there. Don't know how it'll look. It's currently thicker than I would want it to be. Let's see. Alright, let's see if I can get a focus on the face. I'm gonna hit the focus button. You can see it still needs some work. There we go. Still need some work. I think doing the trim around the face, though, is going to fix about 80% of the face problems. So... I have to get the purple just the right consistency here, so it doesn't overflow the brush or the area I'm trying to paint, but also doesn't dry out while I'm trying to get over there. I don't know. Better than it was, not where I'm looking for it to be. I don't know. Let's do another Zoom. Let me know what you think. And work. Fun. Focus. Focus. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. The red eyes. Just sitting there. It's funny. Come on. I'm actually thinking I want to try a drop of Gilliman flesh on that. Why did that just go out of focus on me? That should be focused right there. Alright. Gonna try just a tiny bit of Gilliman flesh on the head. We will see what this looks like. Not really doing anything. Whoop. Well, you said something and then you decided not to. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that really helps any, but okay. Let's go back to the yellow, because the yellow is going to take a while. Man, my old army painter highlighting brush. I used to use this. I painted quite a few models with this brush. It's definitely seen better days. So I think I decided what my next Gundam's gonna be. It's gonna take 2 streams probably to build it. I think I'm going to try out one of my real grades. Yeah. I mean, I've put together a couple of high grades now, so moving on to another grade seems like the right thing to do. Ooh, Brady Phantom, huh? Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. I was browsing one of the storefronts of, where you can buy minis and board games and stuff. And they had another game that was 20 millimeter that had a lot of similarities to a couple of other games. And I was like, those look cool. I don't know about that scale and price, but I don't know. I didn't buy them, but that's just because I have so many right now that I need to work on. Something that I've wanted for several years, that's a different story. But I'm trying to buy less things. You can tell it's not really going very well, but... But there is also the difference between less and none. You know? Trying not to buy anything? That's nearly impossible. Just buying less? That's not that bad. I don't even know how I'm doing with that either, so... I mean, it depends. You have a month and a half still to get a bunch of things built and painted and... I mean... I think I'm the only one that currently has a over 100 positive, but if you remove the ones that I ordered, I don't even think I have that right now, so... You know, the fact that we're all in that position... could be anyone's game, you know? I also know that there's 2 huge projects that I've been working on that still haven't hit the completed mark, and they're gonna skyrocket the numbers for me. So, I just need to finish them. Yeah. Um... Like those Tyranids that I showed? That's gonna be 130 points once I finish painting them and basing them. I still have several of the previous Tyranids to base. I mean, those shouldn't take too long. Once I get them complete, you know? So... it's possible that I'll have a nice high number in the next couple of weeks. If I can just hold off on buying new stuff, I think I'll actually have a couple hundred at the end. Okay, that was startling me. I don't know why it startled me. I mean, just other than I wasn't expecting it. Okay. Hey, you know, that could be a thing. Yeah, I mean, a positive 218 is quite a jump. So... Yeah, the yellow's not as bad as it could be. It needs a... It's not, you know, perfect coverage, but it's not horrible. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of bumping upstairs. Lots of bumping. Huh. Sorry, got distracted. Ooh. Sneezing too, you know. I'm trying to decide how much more I have on him. Like, I think that looks good. There's enough highlighting that it actually shows contrast. I think I need to do something with the bands around here. Do I just need to do like a black wash? What do you think? Should I just do like a black wash over the yellow and hit those bands? I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Let's not do this over the mini. Or over my lap. Okay. Okay. That adds some contrast. So I need to let that dry, and then I can do the black wash. And I got an hour and a half left, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna go get another model. There we go. That's what we want, right? All right. Oh, did I tell you I had blue on my palette? Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some messy going on. Yep, I'm thinking 2 blue, 2 red. And then I have 2 more, and I don't know. Green? Should I just do blue, red, and green? What? Oh. Okay, sorry. I was like, what are you talking about? No. I had it on the palette earlier, and my joke was that I just randomly have blue when I didn't say anything about it. It's also almost dry. It was from a project that I did last night. Hooray, wet palettes, you know? Okay. I'll have to get the bottom later. Um... I'm thinking I might save the yellow for the concrete barricades that exist. Do those as concrete and then do yellow hazard stripe type things on it. I don't know. I'm gonna need more blue. I'm running out. But yeah, Magneto likes having things to throw, so... Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do 2 or 3 layers because I can't not get my fingers in it. I'm looking forward to seeing them too. Whoop. Ah. Ah. Okay, that just rolled all over the place. Ah. If it makes sense thematically, why not? Yeah. Definitely go with whatever seems most fun. Like, I decided I wanted to get all colorful tonight. Do barrels, when I could have done something much cleaner. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Green. Okay. Sorry, it's a vibrant color compared to some of the other things I've painted tonight. It's just screaming. Like this between this and the blue and the red, like this is definitely the most vibrant of the three. Yeah. I'm still looking for that triple Chorf starter pack thing that I want. It's going to happen at some point, but there are other projects that are coming up first, so. I do want to do the Chorfs, though. I'm just waiting for those Mantic Abyssals to show up, you know, available. Did they just not make them for a while, or... Like, is Mantic having an issue getting things made, or... I haven't really looked into it from their website, so... Yeah, that's colorful. Alright. You know, 12,000 points of Tyranids and 13,000 points of Skaven are already pretty heavy duty. I don't know if Chorfs will have that many. There's a wash on that. That looks a lot better. Okay. Yeah. See, Mantic's not around here, so I don't know how helpful it would be to contact them. I did ask my game shop if they had them, and they said no. Like, as far as something they could order, and they don't currently have a Mantic distribution set up, sadly. So, I don't know. Oh, I don't know if you saw Eons of Battle video today. He did something about his Drukhari army and how he's worried because the Tantalus went away. And that makes me kind of nervous too because, you know, no Tantalus. But yeah, I want to see Sea Garden dragons. Come on. Let's see them. Haha. um Okay, those are all gonna go back there to dry. I need to do something on that. No, I think that's enough. Maybe this side? There we go. That's a little bit better. Just a tiny shadow. Alright. Yeah, they took the Tantalus away. Let's see. Okay. Man, I'm getting distracted. So Games Workshop US currently only has like 6 Drukhari models not temporarily temporarily out of stock. The majority of the range is out of stock right now in the US. So my computer just disconnected OBS for a second there. Hopefully you're there. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, if they don't want my money, I'm sure I can find other places to give it, like Marvel Crisis Protocol and Gundam and all the other things that I've been doing recently, right? So I'm getting 2 good coats from the top, down the sides, and then I'm gonna do a good coat from the bottom, because I've been holding it down that way. And then once that dries, I will do a wash. I will put something down and actually wash it without actually picking it up. Yeah, if they don't want you to do high elves, right? Oh, come on. But there are plenty of companies out there. They all have cool things. Oh. Paint is sticking to me more than it is the barrel. That's not great. Okay. You know what? It's time. Gotta shake it first. Gonna be a different red, but that's okay. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty much done painting Magneto. I'm just painting these barrels at this point, so... I hope you sleep well, and I will talk to you later. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Magneto needs something to throw around, right? Even if these are just size 1s. Okay. It's getting messy here. Let's see. And we're gonna take this. Put everything on there so it's not sticking to my desk as much. A little late on the red. That's not that bad. Blue did a good job in 2 coats. Green still needs a little bit of work with the 2 coats. Red, because I switched over to a different one, needs a 2nd coat. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I'm just waiting for this to dry. Waiting for paint to dry. Hmm. I'm not gonna go grab another piece of brain. But I guess I could try to do the blue one. I need a good 90% coverage before I do the wash. Anything beyond that will look like it's just damage anyway, right? Alternatively, I could have pinned these and then sprayed them with an airbrush. That seems like a lot more work. For a barrel. I think this looks fine. All right. I don't know why it's sticking to my fingers. Ah, that's something. I didn't even think about. I painted Craven for Craven. I should have bought Captain America Sam Wilson for Brave New World. It would have been on theme. Oh well. I didn't. Too late now. Anyone actually go see that movie? Ah, it's so messy. Alright. Since I'm waiting, I'm gonna take some black paint, and I'm gonna base rim the Magneto models. Excuse me. I don't know, I kind of miss going to see movies. But when there isn't anything worth actually going to see, it's kind of sad. Okay, black base rim. I guess most people are out doing stuff this time of night, huh? You'd think it's a holiday or something. Oh, crud. How did I get a bunch of black on the green? I haven't gotten to the wash stage yet. I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. There. Speaking of wash. That is how I'm gonna do the wash. Just mix the water and the black paint on the top of the barrel. And then let water seep down wherever it wants. And dirty barrel. Dirtle. Okay. Okay. Don't want my Magneto to get damaged, so I'm going to put them over there. And continue on with the barrels. Yep, just letting some natural drop action happen. And that should add some character to him. Because it's not consistent. Then I'm gonna take a mixed color. I'm gonna mix up my own brown. And I'm gonna drop a bit into the areas that are still wet. Yeah. So it's not just black. Alright. And those look amazingly messy. And since I don't feel like waiting forever for it to dry, I'm gonna hook up this. This is called the Dry Faster. Also, hair dryer. But this is not hair, so dry faster. I'm gonna mute this so that it's not so loud. Yeah, so there's still a ton on the reds. So I'm gonna try to siphon off a little bit with the brush. I am okay with it to have a little bit of rough oil staining effect, because that's kind of what I'm looking for. So, some more muting. Then I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to move them all off of the areas that they've been drying on, because they're under puddles, or they have puddles under them. Probably isn't helping the bottom dry. Oh no, I got red puddle on the green barrel. Oh no, whatever am I gonna do? Oh, these? Nah. No. No transfers. I would have done it before I did this weathering. I am thinking about taking some... what do I got? Got something over here. I have considered taking a little bit of this Plague Bearer flesh and doing a little bit more drippage of that, so that it's like a greenish color. Because I have black and brown on it so far. How have you been, Table's Edge? Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Plague Bearer flesh. And I'm gonna actually water it down. Just gonna add a little bit of color to it. Oh. Congratulations on first. after I'm done adding this Plague Bearer flesh to these barrels, I'll show you the how the Magneto came out. So first, I don't know how much I can tip this, so I gave the barrels a little bit of wear and tear on the top. Not super crazy, but something. So, as far as Magneto goes, so this is one of the constructs. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Let's see, zoom in and autofocus. So, I got, let's see, come on, focus. There we go. Haha. So, I have that. And I'm touching the base rim. Okay, it's dry. Good. So, just, you know, nice and simple on that. And the other one, I know my lighting's a little bit weird with how I'm holding it, but and then Magneto. I highlighted a little bit range, but he looks pretty good from, you know, that far. Which, you know, is about where I want him to be. And, you know, the base is just the base. But I'm pretty happy with him. Sure if I can... Where is the actual... There we go. Yeah. I don't know. I think his suit looks good with the cloak. Yeah. Comic book style. Definitely what I was looking for that, you know? I could have maybe gone a little bit darker on the suit. I went with the dark gray instead of black. But, you know, the gloves have a tiny bit of highlight. I don't know if that's noticeable. And I think that just having that one little band right there as the highlight, I don't know. This I thought was a little bit weak. I could have done a little bit better here. But I like how this came out. This area. There we go. Pointing. So, as far as just a game piece goes, oh yeah, I'm peeling off the base room, I think. Oh well. That's the easiest thing out of everything to touch up, so I'm not that worried about it. But, yeah. And since that didn't take me a full 3 hours, I was like, well, if I have some time, I'll do some barrels. So that he has something to throw around, you know? And, I I don't know, from the angle, it's a little bit weird, but you can see they're, you know, roughed up a little bit. I could have done some more chipping and stuff, but, you know. Like, honestly, that looks realistic. It's black and green and brown and just a mix. So, I don't know. As far as little barrels go, just to have on the table, I think they're fine. I don't know. Eh. I don't know. As far as just tossing some models down and getting them done, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. I'm not looking for perfect or um word, what's the word I'm looking for? Realistic. I'm not looking for realistic. I'm looking for reasonable proxy for a game. You know? It's a game, and they're superheroes and villains, so they're not going to be perfect. Does it work? So, I think it's good. Could I do better if I was trying to go for more realistic or more techniques? Yeah, probably. I don't know what else I want to do with them, though. Kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah. I don't know. That was everything I had planned, and then some. And I don't know what else I want to do. So, I don't know. Um, I did have fun making a mess. Like, I actually got paint on me. Like, that's fun. My wet palette is actually quite, all over the place. I mixed browns and multiple different colors of red and everything. So, this was fun. That's more, variety than I usually do. I don't know. I don't really have anything else going on. So, any questions? Would you like to see anything? I don't know. I mean, I could just have some popcorn. I don't know. I might actually call it a little bit early tonight. I wasn't expecting to finish everything so fast, so... Like, I thought the barrels were gonna take longer, I thought Magneto was gonna take longer. But... I'm happy with where they're at, so... why bother doing more to him, right? I do plan on doing some more videos on him. I did one early on about how I started collecting it, but I only have, I don't know, 15 painted so far. So it'll probably be a little while before I do another video on it. I have gotten 3 games in though, so that's also fun. Um, let's see, what else? But yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Definitely not what I was originally doing, but something I could use some time to do. So I picked these up as a used lot on eBay. And whoever built them did not do a great job cleaning them up. So it wasn't a horrible job. I've seen much worse, but the opportunity to purchase the Winter Guard seemed pretty good. It was the whole four, it was all 4, and it was less expensive than 1.5 of their boxes. So there was a good deal. It was a little bit more than 1 box. And it came with the cards, so to an extent that's important. You can always print new ones, but I need to print new ones for several of my guys. I don't know. I have yet to play with Ursa Major, but I hope to tomorrow. If all goes well, one of my lists actually has Ursa Major in it, so... These are the only 4 that I have that aren't at least primed at this point. And, no magnets or anything on them. They're also the only ones that don't have that. So how many models do you have for it? Table's Edge. How large into Marvel Crisis Protocol are you? Ooh. Okay, 55's a nice collection. I like the whole 40 different ones and 4 painted. Ooh. I do not have Hulkbuster. Is it fun to paint? I wish people would like to clean just a little bit better than they do sometimes. Again, this is not the worst I've seen, but it's like it doesn't take that much extra effort while you're building it, but it is harder once it's built. But at the same time, I'm buying them secondhand, so, you know. Let's see. Yeah. I am technically able to run every single Winter Garden model. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, ink metallic. Interesting. Was it like this? Pink? That the kind of thing that was going on? Of course, the music stopped. Because I knew what this was I knew what that was going to look like, but I chose to do it as a highlight anyway. But I would say that's more pink than red. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm talking about the red copper from War Paints. So. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's what, you know, inks and washes can do, right? Tint it back down darker. I still don't have very much experience with inks, but you know, one of these days, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that it's another game. It only ever requires 10 models um, for a list, and you get to paint a lot of different things. I'm sure that over time I'm going to paint certain models as different versions of the superheroes, you know? Like, I chose the classic for Magneto, but I could see doing a different color scheme for uh, Storm, or, you know, I've seen some pretty cool ones for, like, Cyclops and stuff, and not just the classic, you know, blue team look. Um, I don't know what I'm going to do for Colossus yet. If I want to do, like, a stainless look, or if I want to do non-metallic. I don't want to do non-metallic metal. Someone at the game shop that I go to actually has a white Magneto. It's pretty cool looking, but I didn't want to paint white. um, let's see. Like, I had fun painting my um Black Panther using a blue speed paint. Like, that was something different and pretty cool. Let's. What other models do I have for MCP that I was willing to paint differently? Um, I might paint Drax differently. Um, oh, they did actually put the nice outfit for Storm. I don't know. I don't really know. There's so many cool models and color schemes already. I don't know. We'll get to them eventually and find out. Oh, so yeah, I have 2 lists for tomorrow. One game I'm planning to do Magneto. Ugh. Magneto and the Brotherhood, with a potential of swapping over to Uncanny. Yeah. And then I also have the Winter Guard as my second team. roster. Um, I realized that I've been bringing all of my collection, and I don't really know all of the things they do, so I'm better off just writing 2 rosters and bringing 1 tray of models. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. I don't have Apocalypse yet. Um, maybe one day. I mean, I technically don't even have a Sentinel Prime yet. And I have my 2 Sentinels painted. um, but I could see doing a alternate color scheme for the Apocalypse Horseman. Yeah. Oh, okay. I haven't played any Ultimate Encounters yet, but I've only played 3 games of Marvel Crisis Protocol, so... I do look forward to trying them out in the future. But so far, the game's been really fun. I kind of want to try Quicksilver out tomorrow. See what shenanigans he can do. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool 3D prints out there. And I'm really tempted to get some made. Because I would not be against having a Age of Apocalypse, Cyclops, and Wolverine. I would actually like a couple of the models that don't actually exist in the game yet. Like, I think Blink would be fun. But seriously, like, they have, what, 200 and some odd different models? Jarvis says 207 right now. And I know that they could probably double that without too much difficulty. And teleport shenanigans with the Winter Guard. So we'll see which of the 2 or both that I get to play tomorrow. And we'll see how that goes. But I guess the issue with my roster is that I have 3 restricted team tactics cards. I wasn't sure you had to pick those before. I don't know. Is that the problem? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that would be fun. Um... So, when it comes to restricted team tactics cards, is that you can't have more than 2 in your roster? Or you can't pick more than 2 for the game? I know that might be a weird question. So it's actually 2 in the roster step, not the... Okay. That's okay, I can figure that out later. Anyway. Well, I hope you have a good day working on whichever those 2 models are that you're working on now. Right, I know about that. I was actually talking about the crisis card, the team tactics cards. I know that there are 4 restricted cards, maybe 5, and I know you can't take more than 2, but I wasn't sure if you could put more in the roster than 2. You just couldn't choose more than 2. I wasn't sure. So, it currently says that they're not... Yeah, it says that it's not a viable list right now, but I'm not that worried about it. I'll ask tomorrow before we play. But I am gonna call it. So I hope your day goes well. And I'll catch you on the next stream, hopefully. And until then, I hope you find your bit of bliss. Night.